For a long time, the EFEP60H nozzle tester was the preferred measuring instrument for testing diesel injection nozzles. With nozzle opening pressures at that time of well under 200 bar, that was no problem. As a result of constant further developments of the diesel injection technology and reduced exhaust emission levels, the opening pressures of diesel injection nozzles have constantly increased. So today, values of 280 to 300 bar are no longer unusual. The EPS100 nozzle tester has taken this development into account. But where are the differences? We would like to demonstrate this by means of a nozzle test. Spray pattern test and chatter test. Good atomization and a distinct chatter of the nozzle are essential. Note the short effective travel of the hand lever in the EFEP60H. This is not always sufficient to achieve good atomization. Good or bad? Even for the expert, it is difficult to assess the nozzle correctly. Spray pattern test with the EPS100. A long effective travel of the hand lever permits a good pressure build-up and excellent atomization of the testing oil. It's no problem to get a good impression of the nozzle performance. A comparison. On the left, a spray pattern test with the EFEP60H, on the right with the EPS100. Testing the opening pressure. The pressure is increased until the nozzle opens and injects. So much for the theory. Because of construction features of the EFEP60H, the effective travel of the hand lever is hardly long enough to produce sufficient pressure. It is therefore almost impossible to read off the actual value reliably. The situation with the EPS100 is quite different. Hardly any leaks internally, and the low dead volume of the gauge ensures a good pressure build-up and perfect, absolutely precise opening of the nozzle. There's no problem reading off the pressure gauge exactly. On the left, the attempt to test the opening pressure with the EFEP60H. On the right, precise indication with the EPS100. Leakage test of the nozzle. The task: 10-second long constant holding of a pressure that is 20 bar below the opening pressure. In this case, 266 bar. A permanent drop in pressure prevents maintaining the pressure and makes it impossible to carry out this step of the test. With the EPS100, this test is also no problem. The pressure is maintained perfectly. Consequently, the operator can concentrate on the nozzle and assess it better. The comparison makes the difference clear. On the left, the EFEP60H, on the right, the EPS100. Convinced? As you can see, the EFEP60H nozzle tester is not designed for testing nozzles from present-day systems. And so the nozzle tester of the following generation, the EPS100, is essential. Reliable diagnosis for the benefit of the customer.